Hi, welcome to Miss Music, or welcome back to Miss Music. It's always great to have a new Bob Mould album to listen to. And it's been about 4 years since he released his last album, Blue Hearts. But is it any good? And should we be streaming it? Should we be buying it? I must confess, I am a fan of Bob Mould's music and have made videos on this channel about Sugar's epic album Beaster and Mould's album Sunshine Rock and District Line. Now, Bob Mould is a legend in American music and has inspired the formation of many groups such as Nirvana, the Foo Fighters, and My Chemical Romance. Bob Mould has always been a punk who likes a good melody, and the combination of ferocious guitar and catchy harmonies creates songs that are powerful but full of emotion and depth. Here We Go Crazy marks a shift from recent releases like Sunshine Rock and Blue Hearts, which had edged more towards the punk sensibilities of Mould's writing. And instead, he's produced an album that sounds, in its production at least, and in my opinion, more like Sugar's File Under Easy Listening. At the time, File Under Easy Listening was not one of my favourite Sugar albums, failing to match the ferocity of Copper Blue and Beaster. But here, there's a compressed guitar sound with much more of a kind of sunny rather than grungy tone to it. And that works really well on this album. This comes across on the track Nathandafo, which has this upbeat guitar sound, but with some pretty heavy lyrics behind it. Since the 2012 album Silver Age, Mould has increasingly focused his lyrics on aging and looking back on aspects of his life. And you might think that this aging process is reflected in the sound of Mould's music. Maybe it's becoming more calming, slowing down, but this music continues to have the energy that only a teenager can muster, and there's certainly no slowing down. This album sounds relevant, it sounds fresh, it sounds exciting, and this energy is reflected in tracks like Breathing Room.
5 a.m. right before the sunrise, silence of sand, I see stars in the sky. Need some sparkle for my troubled mind.
The more reflexive tracks on this album are reminiscent of work from earlier albums like Black Sheets of Rain and Workbook. Mould often sings about his personal life and relationships, and these are never very pretty. You have to worry about the guy. But on the track On Your Side, he marries growing older with what appears to be a contentment and a blossoming relationship. He sings, I'm turning grey by your side. If the world is going down in flames, I want to be by your side.
Here's a little swimming pool, and you can do your laps all day. I'll be over in the shade, I'm turning grey by your side. I'll be here for the dark times, you'll be there in the light.
I've been really enjoying listening to Here We Go Crazy. There are some great tracks on this album. And as always, if you listen or read the lyrics, the songs are so much deeper than they appear on the surface. It's a brilliant album. Having a Bob Mould album release is always something interesting. If you like the album, do like the video, because more people will get to hear about Bob Mould, get to hear about this album. And, if you're enjoying the videos and you want to be part of the conversation, please do subscribe. And thank you so much for listening.